an observer getting killed as well. Tank pushing up, able to get a free hit on the Dragoon, but Much is, in fact, this is the key thing here, is even though Much is not really, he's doing a great job of harassing, he's not doing a ton of damage here, but he's able to get both expansions up simultaneously, and between the tech and honestly the troops he's going to be able to push out in a moment here, he's just going to run over Baby in about a minute or two. That Dark Templar still wavering around in his base, kind of ghostly figure, just a little bit scary there. So scary. Dark Templar able to push into the SCV lines, a little bit sloppy here by Baby. Now that turret up, it looks like, wow, actually I expected more SCV kills than that. Dark Templar just being suicided in to try to do as much damage as possible, now being brought out to the exterior. So Dark Templar doing what they do best and allowing Much to have map control into the mid game, pushing up with harassment here and additional expansions going down for Much. Brilliant maneuvers. He's ahead as far as expansion goes, but the starport now up for Baby, so we'll see if he can do a counter drop into Much's base. That's a lot of troops out though. As long as Much keeps a good eye out though, he'll be in a good position, putting down the looks like he's anticipating vultures there. He's already got pylons in position to block them out. 4 gateways down, he can add another 2 gateways, and the fact that he's not leads me to believe that he might just go straight up to carrier tech or some additional degree of tech out in the middle of the base. Looks like able to send some vultures and able to kill something out in the field. Control tower up. Let's see if probably a dropship going to be produced to try to counter the economic damage that's been done. Just the second factory now up versus the 4 gateways and whatever Much is going to do. He hasn't put down that gas at that 12 o'clock position just yet, but trying to, yeah, he's pushing up there with the Dragoons. Those vultures going to have to turn around. So those vultures getting completely nilled at this stage. It's got a lot. He's going to rely on this dropship. If he can maybe get in the main or go to that 12 o'clock, it'd be a big pain for Much, and we might see a storm drop here. If they can drop actually to the 12 o'clock, those probes it's going to be a long time before Much can really reinforce. He's going to have to bring that dropship back and bring some sort of attack unit in. It looks like it's actually going to be a tank and 2 vultures, so this drop could be very successful at the 12 o'clock with a pylon blockade. Much moving out into the middle, Forge going down. Cannons aren't going to be established before that drop shuttle, or before that dropship, I should say. Getting back in old habits here. Before that dropship manages to go there, but Dragoons getting in a good position. They might be able to catch this. It might be able to catch this shuttle as it's moving around the exterior of the map. Doesn't look like they're quite in a position to do so. There's that Stargate. Actually expected that even sooner than this, but it looks like a 5th gateway was put down. Disrupt that a little bit, and probably going to be seeing Arbiter Tech in not too long here, but again, a lot depending on this 12 o'clock location. Continuing to push up with the Dragoons, just kind of checking exterior expansions, making sure Baby didn't slip one through. But this is going to be huge here. A second dropship being produced to create problems at the 12 o'clock and maybe create problems at the secondary. Do simultaneous drops on Much to try to even up the economic damage here. Vulture, oh man. So 2 vultures and a tank coming up to the 12 o'clock. Much has not spotted out. Cannon just now being produced, but it is not going to finish in time. Shuttle coming back, so I think Much has spotted it out. He might be able to get a Zealot bomb to help. Maybe, I don't think he has enough troops to really sustain this though. And being caught, cross-tech, simultaneous drop by Baby. Going to go over the secondary. He has a single Dragoon position to deal with that, but it's not going to be enough. And just a single tank being dropped there, and some vultures towards the interior. Now being a Dark Templar being dropped to the north. Baby not going to get a comsat to help deal with that, but 2 vultures might be able to do enough probe damage. He's taking out a lot of probes here to even this up. Now that Dark Templar finally taking out the siege tank, so beautiful combo attack here from Baby, and he's taking out all sorts of probes. Going to drop the vultures all the way. Looks like they were kind of skiffing around there inside Much's main, but several probe kills. I think Baby has managed to equalize the damage. He's especially particularly halted the gas, as you can see, an Arbiter not being produced at this stage of the game. So let's see if Baby can, I guess the question now is can Baby get another expansion up? I couldn't tell if there's a cannon there at 12 o'clock. Vultures being brought back to the 12 o'clock to do some damage, but the pylon being broken down. So Baby using Much's own strategy against him, that shuttle just kind of spinning around. And now it looks like an SCV is meandering out to the 9 o'clock position, and some tanks pushing out. Ooh, a lot of tanks pushing out here for Baby. So it looks like Baby's not thinking about playing the economic game. He just wants to end the game now. So bringing up a pretty sizable tank force, some vultures as well. The question is does Much, I guess he's trying to catch Much in the middle of a tank switch. But oh, Much dropping some Dark Templar, able to get some mines drawn into a tank there, catching and actually realizing this. This is beautiful for Much. And it looks like actually what Baby's trying to do is he's trying, yeah, yeah, he's pushing up. He wants to try to contain Much's main force. Much pulling out the Zealots. The Zealots getting caught up a little bit with the Dragoons. Not in the front door. Not able to clear the mines very well. But a single Zealot does get in a flank from the Dragoons coming back from the north. So it looks like Much is going to be able to break this contain. And it looks like Baby, and that was a suicidal move from Baby, really, because he has no attack troops in the ground. Now all he has to, what he's going to have to do is he's going to have to try to stave off. He's going to try to, there's just so many troops on the ground for Much. He's just got a little bit overconfident there, we would say. He's going to try to do another drop to draw Much's troops back. Already a cannon up to the 12 o'clock, so he doesn't have to really worry about there, and I don't think he can pull an attack at the main. We'll see if he decides to redirect that attack to the main. Actually, he might be able to do it. I don't see a lot of Dragoons in position. And we'll see. Maybe we get a look. No, there is a cannon, in fact, there, so this isn't going to work a second time. Arbiter now being produced. Baby not taking an additional expansion. And that is extremely key. Not taking an additional expansion. So at this stage of the game, I think that last push was kind of the final execution here, and he's not going to get enough economic damage done to really get a second pull into this match. He's just trying to do what he can with what he has now. He's desperately trying to use vultures to try to, and he's got some tanks up there. Maybe he'll be able to secure this mineral only with those 7 tanks and a couple vultures, but look at Much's force. He is way ahead in supply. He's going to have an Arbiter out as well, and Vulture's not able to really get anything done in Much's base in the meantime, so he's been significantly economically behind for quite some time. A lot of gateways up, that Arbiter up as well, and I think that between that Arbiter, those Dragoons, and those Zealots, I don't think that Baby's going to be able to get this base established. At the very least, even if it does manage to get established, it's just going to take a single stasis to really break that down, and I like that funnel there. You can see kind of the ushering funnel. Ooh, Templar dropped in there. Didn't manage to get a storm off. Some Zealots now careening in alongside with the Dragoons. Much really pressing this attack force. Not even going to wait for his Arbiters to come up alongside to provide any protection otherwise. And it's just 2 exposed tanks against a huge grouping of Dragoons. Just attack moving here. Much completely brunting this expansion down. Baby knows he's lost it. Has to GG. Much advances. Baby gets knocked out. Great match. Much really doing a fantastic job from top to bottom. Baby a little bit frustrated, showing he didn't show any fatigue at all between that and the Saint match. Looking very good, not very good in the first match, but looking great in this match, I would say. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for listening. Keep an eye out for more MST and MSL coverage as it comes up. Baby looking a little bit frustrated there, but honestly I think he played well, especially with that double drop, but just not enough. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time.